Now, Houston authorities and federal agents have been investigating an area on the city's north side in connection with the deadly attack in New Orleans.
FBI Houston and the Harris County Sheriff's Office say that the agencies were conducting a court-authorized search near the intersection of Hugh Road and Crescent Peak Drive. This morning, we have team coverage. We'll check in with our Gage Goulding again at 6:30 in New Orleans. But first, let's go to Brittany Jeffers, who's live where that suspect lived here in Houston. Brittany, good morning. What can you tell us?
Good morning to you, ladies. And you referenced that intersection at Crescent Peak Road and Hugh Road, and that is where we are right now. You look behind me and you can see there are two vehicles. This is with the Harris County Sheriff's Office blocking the road. And if you look down the street, we can see several different vehicles, law enforcement lights shining in the street out there. Now, as we know, our crews have been here since yesterday watching as this investigation is taking place. People who live in this neighborhood, however, say that this tragedy in New Orleans hitting very close to home.
I was just, hanging at home with my daughters and then kind of heard helicopters.
Really just caught us by surprise, to be honest, because I saw it pop up on my Instagram feed where there's an accident that happened in New Orleans.
I think that just goes to show that there's anything that can happen in the world.
So I want to show you this video. This is from the investigation scene overnight, where you can see several different agencies and barricades set up around the neighborhood. The FBI assisted by Harris County SWAT, HPD, and DHS. Again, all near this residence that investigators say the suspect at one point called home. Now, yesterday, I referenced our crews watch. This was during our 5 and 6 o'clock newscast as law enforcement evacuated children from an area near that house on Crescent Peak Drive. Not long after that, our drone captured exclusive video of a man exiting that address with his hands up, and SWAT officers had their guns drawn. We don't yet know if the children or this man have any connection to the suspect, however. Now, the FBI put out a statement several hours ago on social media referencing this investigation and stating that at this point, no arrests have been made. They also referenced the fact that they would be out here for several hours, but as far as a specific timeline, we don't know how long this could take. But of course, because the FBI is involved, this could potentially be quite a long time. As far as the scene is concerned, again, this morning, if you are driving in the area, this intersection here near Hugh Road and Crescent Peak Drive, again, is blocked off this morning as this investigation continues to evolve. For now, reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.
All right, thanks, Brittany. And we have been able to learn a lot about the suspect from a video that he posted on YouTube. Take a listen.
So I'm born and raised in Beaumont, Texas, and now live in Houston. And I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned the meaning of great service and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch.
Now, that is Shamsud-Din Jabbar, and in this video, he goes on to boast about his attention to detail and negotiating skills. KPRC2 has learned that his real estate license lapsed in 2023. The FBI says that it believes the driver in that attack was not solely responsible. A potential improvised explosive device was in Jabbar's truck, and other IEDs were discovered in the French Quarter. The FBI says that it is investigating Jabbar's potential ties to terrorist organizations. A senior law enforcement official tells NBC News that people who were initially suspected of having planted bombs at the site have now been ruled out as suspects. And at this time, there is no active manhunt for specific named suspects.